Stolen supercars. Yes, supercars were stolen, but they were found on the way to Dubai. Not only were they were stolen from Premier League footballers, and they have a huge thank you for UK police who found their supercars before they were transported by thieves to Dubai. The players who have not been named, their names have been kept out of the press. Between them, they have 100 international caps, so we can imagine they're fairly famous and fairly good at what they do.
So the Ferrari and Range Rover Sport are among the 517 vehicles are part of vehicles with a combined value of more than £16 million recovered so far in 2023. The cars were expected to raise twice or thrice times their value in a sale in the Middle East.
And Phil Pentelow of the Stolen Vehicle Intelligence Unit in Essex, UK, he made a statement on the return of the supercars to the footballers, which is probably quite a cool moment. He said the footballer, one of them, came to retrieve the vehicle. He was genuinely thankful and taken aback by the lengths that the police had gone to get the cars. He said the car was clearly dear to him, which is very nice to hear. And he was very impressed with the service he'd had from the police. He said, even though he plays for one of my team's biggest rivals, he was a nice guy and down to earth. It was good to help him, which is kind of sweet.
It's so interesting. Such an interesting story there. Like a lot of different parts.
A lot of questions. Who? Where was it stolen? And then the cars were actually found outside of the UK.
Yeah.
But they were going to be transported on cargo over here. Along with, so there was a Ferrari, Range Rover Sport, and then loads of parts to the sum of millions.
Okay. So, I mean, how do they at all think they'll get away with such a massive heist? Car heist. It's so...
Well, interesting that you say that, because if you look at the Twitter feed of the SVIU, which is the intelligence unit for finding stolen cars in the UK, lots of cars stolen, lots of nice cars. So, I think maybe we'd be surprised because it seems like there's a lot going missing. But they're obviously on the ball with this one. Imagine a Ferrari stolen.
I can imagine a Ferrari abandoned, but not stolen. You heard about the abandoned Ferrari in Burj Khalifa?
Well, it was abandoned. I think the location of Burj Khalifa may not have been clear, but yes, there's
abandoned Ferraris. Happen. Yeah, people abandon. I get that. I understand that, but stolen, it's more difficult to kind of grasp.
About people abandoning
One
cars.
second. What am I? You're right. You're right. 1 second. I get stolen cars. I don't get abandoned.
Both are hard to comprehend. The reality of people actually going to steal a supercar and the reality of someone abandoning one is just beyond my...
Get that. If they're in that financial situation where they have to leave the country or whatever it is, you abandon your car.
That sort of behavior.
Definitely not.
We're going to jump into our next story. Speaking